All right, welcome to your practice. Please find a comfortable seat. Most of you are. And we'll do a little bit of breath work. Breath work sort of take an initial quick deep dive into just being in our bodies, following the breath, watching the breath, trying to control the breath. It's a great way to get us out of our head a little bit and feeling the body. Start to breathe in and out through the nose. Start to feel where the breath is going. Today we'll practice what's called the Viloma, which is a interrupted. Viloma means like against the grain. Normally, when you inhale, you then exhale. Or like when you like a person has like a hair, like the way it flows. Like if I went like this way with my hair, it'd be against the grain. So it's against the grain to inhale and pause, and then inhale again. Normally, you inhale and then you exhale. It's against the grain. That's where the name comes from. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale and we're going to exhale, pause, exhale, pause, and then exhale all the air. We'll do it a couple times. So it's one inhale, and kind of you can think of it as three exhales or an exhale broken up into three pieces. Exhale all the air. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Exhale all the air. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Exhale to empty. Try to make the three intervals equal. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Exhale, empty. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Exhale, empty. I'm going to lengthen the pause a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Exhale to empty. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Exhale, empty. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Exhale, empty. Turn to natural breathing and just feel the effects. Right from your seat, a few neck exercises to open the body. You're going to start by just slowly dropping the chin. And then raise the chin as high as it'll go. Mindful that the shoulders are just kind of up and on top of the ribs. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then come back to neutral. Drop your head to the right. Mirror. Inhale up. Drop your head to the left. Inhale up to the right. Inhale up, one more time left. Inhale up, right. Inhale up. Turn your head to the left. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale. Second side. One more time. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale left. Back to center. Good. Bring the shoulders up. Squeeze them onto the back. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Take a deep breath into the chest. And then relax. Inhale, bring the shoulders up and back. Squeeze them onto the back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take a deep breath into the chest. And then relax. One more time. Inhale, bring the shoulders up and back. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale across the chest. And then relax. Good. We're gonna just go through the sequence of the neck exercise, but we're gonna add the rest of the spine, but we'll alternate each round. So you're gonna inhale, open the chin up and pull your shoulders back. Exhale, drop your chin and round your shoulders forward. Inhale up. Let's exhale, take our head to the left. Then drop our hand to the left and tip over off the screen. Inhale up. The neck goes first, over to the right, and then the body goes as well. Inhale up. Turn the gaze to the left, and then twist the spine. Inhale center. Turn the gaze to the right, and then twist the spine. Inhale center. So that whole segment again. Chin up first, and then pull the shoulders back, open your ribs. Exhale, drop your chin, and then round your back. Inhale up. Drop the head, and then tilt the body. Inhale up. Tilt the head. Tilt the body. Inhale up. Twist the head, and then twist the body. Inhale back. Twist the head second time. Twist the body. And then come back up. Good. Let's come to standing at the front of your mat. Walk it out for a moment, feet back and forth. Try to find balance and center between the heels and the toes, and the inner and outer foot. Stretch your arms up high in the sky. Don't hurt your shoulder. Go a little wider. Go out in front. Don't hurt your shoulder. Just breathe here. Take a moment to feel your pelvis. Relax your pelvis down through your leg bones, through the knee, and into the foot. Just breathe here as you relax your pelvis down through the upper leg, through the knee, and into the foot. Good. Relax the arms down. Bend your knees deeply. Bring the knees over the toes. And then try to sit your pelvis down, almost like you're pushing your sit bones down towards your heels. So you feel your leg muscles fire. Into the knee, into the shin, and into the foot. Noting that the foot is balanced. Good. Inhale, come back up. Stretch the arms out wide and gently pull back on your shoulders. You pull back on your shoulders, allow your pelvis to move back a little bit. Opening the front of the groin just slightly. And breathe here. More deep breaths. Exhale, relax. Lift up your left knee and step it across. And bend your right knee into the back of that knee. Just sit down. It's eagle stance with both feet on the floor. Shouldn't be the wall. Just bend deep. Kind of push your knee into your calf, a little calf stretch. Inhale back up. Go ahead, bring up the right knee. Eyes will go and cross it in front of the other knee. So the toes are on the ground. Good. Both feet are on the ground. You just cross the right knee in front of the left. And you bend your left like an eagle leg, except both feet are on the ground. You're just kind of stretching the calf this way. Inhale back up. One more time, same thing. Inhale, bring up the left knee. Eyes will go. Stagger it on top of the right. Knees are one in front of the other. And then bend the back knee so it pushes into the calf muscle of the front leg. Both feet are on the ground. Relax your muscles, so the strength. Your legs passively hold the shape. Come back up. Inhale, bring up the right. Cross it. And bend the back leg slowly into the front. Breathe here. Good. Step your feet as wide as your mat. And push your hips all the way into the right. You feel a stretch along the inner left leg. Breathe here. Look down at your left foot and tip your left shoulder towards your left foot. Breathe. Hold close. Stay with it. Listen to the body. Inhale back up. Push the hips all the way to the left. Feel an inner thigh stretch on the right. Look down at the right foot. And tip the body a little bit more. And breathe and hold the shape. Let your mind relax into just being with the sensation of the body. Nothing else to think about. Now back up. Good. Push the pelvis back. Tip your nose forward like you're one of those little bird things that drinks water out of a cup. Slowly until your hips sort of say stop, and you want to bend your knees and round your back. And just don't do that. Just hold that shape. The legs a little bit straighter, back's a little straighter. You're holding there, breathing. Inhale, come back up. Let the hands kind of support the low back. Gently sink the pelvis forward. Don't put too much weight in the balls of the feet. Keep the heels just as weighted as the balls of the feet. Let the hips sink forward. Let your chin drop or droop just a little bit. Breathe and kind of open the front of the lower spine. Breathe. Don't let too much weight go into the balls of the foot. Be balanced still. Stay with it. Don't make sure the muscles are so active in your back. No pinching in the spine. Good. Come out of the pose. One more time. Swing the hips way over to your left. Put down your right foot. Tip the body. You're going to stay here and breathe. I'm going to hold these postures. Allowing the muscles that need to be engaged, and the muscles that are sort of unconsciously holding to learn how to let go and release. So our muscles only work when they need to work. That's what this kind of stretching is about. Inhale back up. Push the hips over to the right. Look down and tilt. Breathe. You want the length of the pose to sort of be a little bit fatiguing. So if you're not feeling any fatigue by the time we come out of the pose, you're not in the pose enough. And if you can't hold the pose long enough, you want to come out too soon, you're trying too hard. Trying to let just the muscles that need to work. The other muscles just learn to sort of relax and hang out. Inhale back up. Push the hips back. Keep the legs straight. Keep the spine straight. Just hinging at your hips. Any amount until you feel like there's a desire to bend your knees or round your back. Just pause there. Breathe. Listening to the body, keeping it supported. Inhale back up. Last rotation, bring the hips forward. Put the hands on the low back if you'd like. Hips forward. Chin can hang. But try not to put too much weight in the balls of the foot, but the whole foot, including the heel, is balanced. Open the front of your low spine. Good. Inhale, reach up high to the sky. Tall as you can be, you can look up or look straight ahead. You choose. Try to align with the front of the body, the back of the body are lifting up equally. Breathe. And relax the pelvis down into the leg bones, down through the knee, down through the sole of the whole foot. Exhale, bow forward. All the way this time. Put your hands on blocks. Prefer. Inhale, curl forward, flat back pose. Exhale, release your upper body a little bit. Do it 3 more times. Inhale, curl forward, flat back pose. Exhale, release. Inhale, curl forward. Exhale, release. Long, full breath. Inhale, forward. is take the blocks to a lower setting. Step the right foot back along the right edge. So have each foot on the edge of your mat. Right foot's on the right edge, left foot's on the left, and left foot's in front. Rest through your feet. Just breathe into the open stretch. More. One more. Bend your back knee, step it forward, and switch legs. On the wide edges of the mat, or narrow edges of the mat. Breathe here. Then step that foot back, downward facing dog. Take a moment, push the tops of the leg bones into the hip joint, and then send the sit bones down the back of your legs through your heels. Breathe. Gently bend your knees and turn them to the left, so it opens the left belly. Bend and turn them the other direction, so it opens the right belly. Back to center. Let's come on down. Tabletop pose. Inhale, open the front of your spine, toning the back muscles. Inhale, cow. Hold the shape and breathe. Feel the back muscles toning into the spine. Good. Push down with the hands and push down with your knees so the belly muscles lift high up into the back. Round your back, cat. Gently start to neutralize the spine and pull your left knee forward into the middle of your mat. And then hook the foot. We're going to do an early pigeon, a narrow early pigeon walk. So your knees are kind of in the straight line, the central line of your mat. And your, I almost think of like your front leg is like the arrow point, and your back leg is like the straight line of the arrow. Breathe here. Stay upright. Bring your shoulder blades down your back, away from your ears. Reach up through your crown. Good. Breathe here. Excellent. Lift up and change legs. So you're pulling the right knee straight to the middle. Gentle arrow shape as you walk the back leg straight back behind it. That's the left leg. Stay upright today. Breathe and lift up through your crown as you draw the shoulder blades down the back. Good. Take both legs back and lie on your belly. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. You can rest your lips or your forehead on the mat and point your toes straight back so the tops of your feet are on the mat or floor. If you can get the forehead, then push your hands down and forward to bring your elbows lower and to pull your shoulder blades away from your ears. Breathe as you lengthen and create traction in your spine.
reverse it, keep everything else the same, but reverse the feet. So you're, I think it's flexing the foot. So the toes are under you. It's like your feet were pressing against the wall. You can push back through your heel, and the ball of the foot are pushing into an imaginary wall. The heel and the ball of the foot are against an imaginary wall. And then again with the hands, you push the hands down and forward. They don't really lift your spine today. They're going to pull the shoulder blades down your back. Leave your forehead on the ground. Keep your forehead like that, so it helps traction the spine. Relax the feet, point the toes once again, so they're straight back. They're on the tops of your feet. All right, try one more round of that. Reach back with the toes, push the hands down and forward. It'll change the front body and it'll create traction in the spine. Good. Relax the effort. Stretch your right arm straight out like an airplane wing. Be careful of your shoulder. As you turn your right arm out, turn your head to the left. And then roll your left shoulder up and on top of your right shoulder. Breathe. Be careful, listening to your shoulder. And slowly slide your left foot along the floor, any amount behind you. Keep breathing into this shape, into this weird belly twist, floor twist. Your belly's not really on the floor anymore. And just let the muscles that are needed to stabilize the pose work. And let the muscles that can stretch be stretched. Try to calm any tension that exists in the mind, creating unnecessary tension in the body. Good. Roll back to center. Bring the right hand back under the shoulder. Put the left arm straight out like an airplane as you turn your head to the right, away from the straight arm. Then push down so you can roll the right shoulder on top of the left. Be mindful of the shoulder, listen to it. This might be enough, or if you'd like, you're going to take the top leg, the right leg, and slowly slide it back any amount. Breathe here. Inhale, roll back to center. Stretch your arms straight out like a diving superhero. Point your toes once again like we've been doing, straight back behind you. Point your toes, reach your toes straight back and reach your fingers straight forward. Then once you've done that, you've kind of lengthened as much as you can. Press your palms down and press the tops of your feet down. Just hold that shape as you breathe. Reverse, tuck the toes so the soles of the foot were pushing against an imaginary wall and the heel is really pressing. If you've got blocks, you're going to put the blocks out in front of you and you're going to lay the wrist. You're going to lay the wrist on the block so that your fingers can drip down the block. So the top of your wrist is long. Breathe here, same exact exercise, trying to press your palms against the side of the block. Breathe here. Active legs, try to push those feet, heels and ball of the foot against the imaginary wall. Stay with it. Lift the kneecaps. It's going to help you push your feet back. Good. Place your hands back under your shoulders. Inhale up, cobra posture. And straight arms if it's available to you. Breathe, hold the shape, push it straight down through your arms. Make your arms feel like pillars. Bring your shoulders down and away from your ears. Shoot the toes straight back behind you. Support the longevity of the pose. Keep breathing, long exhales. Good. Push back child's posture. Sink your hips towards your heels. Long, deep breaths. Stay focused on the body sensation. Stay present for the length of your breath. Let the other thoughts, it's tempting to get lost in your habits and just think about other thoughts. Try to be with the experience of this moment. Now come forward. Press back, downward facing dog. And center your left foot and lift your right foot straight up into the sky. Hold it. We're going to hold it for several breaths. Breathe. If it helps you to stay attentive, kind of pulse the leg up, or you just hold it up, active. Breathe. Long holds today. The accumulation of the hold is what causes the effort, the fatigue. Stay present and active just for what's necessary to have efficacy in the pose. Good. Bring that knee in, squeeze it under your body. Lift it up so it's rounding your back, and then slowly bring your shoulders over your hands. We're going to hold it. Keep that foot lifting. Breathe. Good. Nice and slow. Shoot the leg all the way back up into the sky. And then bring it down and behind the other leg. So you've crossed your legs again. So your knee, your left knee is in front of your right knee. Right? You crossed it. And bend both knees, kind of like we did when we were standing. Now you're in downward dog. Good. Come back to neutral. Rest a moment in child's pose or kneeling, whatever feels good. Just give yourself a moment to rest your arms. Keep breathing. Really, the mind doesn't get any rest for the whole practice. We let the mind do what it wants. Well, you know what you get. You get, you get your, you get what you get. You get that person who's just talking to you all day long. So stay with it. Turn your attention to your breath and your body sensations for 75 minutes every Tuesday. And you just see the impact, what it's like to not let the mind be in charge for a little while. Inhale, lift your left leg straight up. We're going to hold the pose. Keep the efficacy of the shape. Minimal amount of effort, but still strong, still engaged. Breathe. It's not easy to practice this way. Our mind would love to just wander around and tell us all kinds of things about all kinds of things. When you're practicing a yoga, you're using the sensation and the effort of the body to silence that. Active finger pads, active leg muscles. Stay with it, we're almost there. Exhale, slowly pull the left knee in and under you, keeping it lifted as far as it'll go. Once it's as far as it'll go, bring your shoulders over your hands. We're going to hold and breathe. Send it all the way back. And then bring that knee behind the other knee to the floor. So it's like that eagle leg we did earlier. And bend your knees in this downward dog eagle legs. Good. Step it back to neutrals. Take your feet wide apart, as wide as the mat. Walk the hands back in a forward fold on around the middle of your mat. Breathe here. Push down through your feet. Inhale, wind up to standing mountain posture. Turn the palms to face forward. Extend your palms and gently look up. Pull back on your shoulders. Open the front body. Press down with your feet. Keep looking up and start to gently lean back as you look up so your upper back muscles are engaged. Middle back muscles are engaged. Low back muscles are engaged. You press down through your feet and squeeze them towards each other so your leg muscles are engaged. Support your back bend. Keep breathing. Back up to neutral. Good. Bow about halfway forward. You can put your hands on blocks if you wish. Lift your right leg up nice and high. High as it'll go, high as it'll go. And then drop it back. Warrior two posture. Come on up. Breathe. Push out through your arms and wrap your shoulders out and down. Breathe. Press your pelvis down into your leg bones. Try to feel your leg bones right where they meet your hip sockets. Try to feel where your leg bones meet your hip sockets, that they're seated deep. As you press your pelvis down into your leg bones, down through your knee, down through the foot. Good. Gently drop your left elbow to your knee and swoop the right arm under and up over the head, side angle posture. Breathe. Continue the shape. Keep relaxing your pelvis. Try to feel where it meets the leg bones. And push that energy down through the legs into the feet. Good. Place both hands near the front of your mat or on the blocks. Turn the back heel up. And now slowly walk your feet in towards the midline. Like draw a line down the front, down your middle of your mat, and try to walk your feet so they're on that midline. So it was a lunge pose, and it's still a lunge pose, but it's very narrow. It's called tightrope lunge. I just made that up. And now if you can, you might even take your feet past the midline. So they've actually crisscrossed a little bit. The front foot is still flat on the floor though. We've gone past that. Breathe. It still looks like lunge, just narrow as can be. Good. Neutralize it and step forward. Breathe here. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands to your sides. Look up. Open your shoulders back, tone your upper back, tone your middle back, tone your lower back. Press your feet down and squeeze them gently towards each other. Tone your legs, standing back bend, only using the muscles needed, not overworking. You could talk and give yoga instruction. You could even sing a little tune in your space to yourself. If it was an active pose, but yet you could still speak. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bow forward. Enough to get your hands on blocks or the floor. Center your right. Inhale, lift up your left. Standing splits as high as it'll go. Bend your leg and drop that foot back. Inhale, come up. Warrior two. Press your pelvis into the leg bones. Kind of feel how the pelvis and the leg bones interact. And then sink and seat it down into your feet. Concentrate on that inner body sensation. Feel. Broaden and draw down your shoulder blades. Stay aware of the pelvis and how it interacts with your leg bones. As a matter of fact, your legs don't change at all as you put the right elbow on the knee and swoop the left arm under and up and above the head. Side angle pose. Stay mindful of the pelvis, how the leg bones interact with it, and move through your feet. Good. Take both hands down on the floor, on the blocks, whatever. Turn that back heel up so you're in a lunge. And you're going to start to tightrope, getting the legs in a straight line, the feet in a straight line. And that might be enough for you. Or we might continue to kind of crab walk the feet, crisscross the feet, and then cross that midline into a really very narrow lunge pose. Keep breathing. Good. Unnarrow, step forward. Balance over your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Open the arms. Pull the elbows back like this. Open your chest and look up. Standing back bend. Stay balanced over your feet. Breathe. Let the long hold create the fatigue, create the sense of effort. Let your mind and your awareness just be with what is. Feel the pelvis interact with the leg bones. Press down into the feet from the leg bones, from the hips. Inhale up, bow forward, hands on the blocks. Center the left foot, inhale, lift the right foot, lift it up high. You can roll the hip open this time if you want, get a little more stretch. Hold and lift this leg in standing splits. Breathe here. If you want, you can just work on keeping the left foot and the left hand down and take the right hand to your right hip. This is optional, you choose. Breathe. Listen to your hips. See how the leg bones are seated in the hip joint. Both sides. Breathe. Good. Bend your front knee. Drop the back leg back. Inhale up. Warrior two. Take a second. Really concentrate on your hip bones and how the leg bones meet it. Drop the front arm forward and push the back heel back. Warrior one. See if you can walk your front foot a little more to the midline. A narrow warrior one. Like we just kind of worked on. Good. Now you're going to straighten your legs if you want. Straighten your legs if you want. And we're also narrow again. So it could be like second toe to heel to the arch of the back foot. So the straight line. If you want, you can even lift that back heel so the heel's lifted and cross the midline again. Cross the midline again. You feel it in your own body. Narrow. That feels right to you. So we're in a pyramid pose, bowed over a pyramid pose. We have made it much more narrow today than usual. Good. From wherever you are, start to bend your front knee. It's the exact pose that we were in earlier. Breathe. Keep breathing. Good. Now bend your back knee so it comes down to the mat, down to the earth. Good. We're doing really good. You're doing great, everybody. Walk the left foot, that's your front foot, over, and you're going to stack your knees and split your feet. So stack your knees and split your feet. It's a seated pose. We do it near the end of class usually. Split your feet so you can sit your butt back. Some of you might want to block for your butt as you sit back. This is called Gomukhasana. Inhale, keep the palms together, slide them up an imaginary wall in front of you. Elbows close together. You're doing great. Yeah, nice job transitioning. You're getting there. Trying to make your feet a little wider apart if you can. So it's and they're going opposite. So the right foot goes to the left. Left foot goes to the right. Your knees stacked. You can see the camera's cutting off the bottom of the legs. Something look right.
I just can't see your legs, John, from the camera angle. But your left knee should be on top. Your right knee should be under it. Good, and your feet are out in like a V shape, diagonals. So try to lengthen your spine here, folks. Gently twist. Put your right arm against your left knee and twist your spine. And out of the pose. Rock forward. And then unhook your knees. Push into plank posture for a few deep breaths. You want to do some push-ups here, go right ahead. Just hold your plank, let your hips kind of balance out. Walk your feet forward. Balance over your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms by your sides. Your elbows out like this, and then pull back on your back. Inhale, standing back bend. Stay balanced over your feet. Open your breath. Let your body be open to the shape. Use your back muscles. Drop your groins away from the front plane. Exhale, bow forward. Lift the left leg up. You can open the hips this time. Keep both hips down, both hands down. If you wish, or you're going to put the left hand on the left hip. It's like a half moon. You're going to be here a while. Choose a pose that your body can manage. Where you can listen to your hip joints. Listen to where the hips meet the legs. Feel strong, empowered in that. Keep breathing. Over effort, with the duration of the pose, create the fatigue. Not your ego working too hard. Good. Bend your standing leg. Drop the foot back. Warrior two. Feel the pelvis, feel the leg bones in the pelvis, like we worked on. The long, your femur, this leg bone is a long bone, and then off to the inside of it at the top is a big knuckle, big round ball. The femur is a long bone, and then on the inside of that, big ball, and that ball sits in the hip socket. And it rotates depending on how you open your hip. Develop a sense for it, a sense for how it's sitting in your hip. Gently rotate your pelvis, maybe push your back heel back, and bring the arms up for warrior one. That front knee bending in this variation, yeah. Maybe narrow the stance some if it feels right to your body. Long and full breaths.
Stay with it. Great. Bow forward and you straighten your front leg. You can narrow your stance. You might narrow your stance to the point where you have to lift your back heel. You might narrow your stance to the point where your feet actually cross the midline of your mat. But you want the front foot flat and balance between the inner and outer back foot. Breathe here in this cross or narrow narrow pyramid pose. Slowly bend your front knee to that narrow lunge like we did the last set. I don't remember what comes next. I'm just kidding. Bend the back knee until it comes down to the mat. And you're gonna walk walk the left foot or kick the left foot out to the right. And then take the front foot, wiggle that one across to the opposite side. So you can sit back with your knees stacked on top of each other. Stay upright. Bring your palms together, bring your elbows close together, just slowly lift them, keeping the elbows very close. That helps you keep your spine upright. Breathe here. Take the left arm, the right knee, and twist. Inhale back to center. Rock forward. Tabletop pose. Do a couple cat cows. Go at your own pace here. Just listen to your spine. Cross the ankles and sit back. You've got a block, you can use the block today, or just put your feet together. Got the block, you'll push the soles of the feet against the block. Hold the ankles. The knees open up. Breathe here. Sit upright. So if you can't hold your ankles and sit upright, hold more like the middle of your shin. There you go, better. Good. Open the legs out as wide as you can in a V shape. Put the heels down and the toes up. And then sit upright. If you can't sit upright without arm support, without ease, sit on something. So being in the pose, you should be wide enough today where you feel a stretch just having to sit upright. The way to get that, achieve that, is to actually put your hands on blocks or on the floor and kind of push down for a second, and then like scoot your pelvis forward, which will actually, as you scoot the pelvis forward, actually widen the feet even more. Keep your feet active. So you should have a stretch just being in the upright version of the pose today. Good. Breathe. Check. Make sure the knees are pointing straight up. Toes are pointing straight up. My right toes like to try to turn out if I'm not paying attention. So the mind learns to pay attention as opposed to being distracted by its thoughts, and it pays attention to the posture of the asana as an object of focus. It becomes an object of focus. Bring the leg back in. Relax a moment, just kind of hang for a moment. Let the legs just kind of be out. Shoulders kind of drop, head drops. And slowly roll down onto your back. And bend your knees so your feet are flat on the floor. Press your elbows down so you can lift your chest and then squeeze your shoulders underneath you. Keep them squeezing as you relax your elbows. So your shoulder blades are close together. Turn your heels out a little bit and try to keep your knees and feet equidistant apart. Inhale, lift up, bridge pose. Hold, breathe. Pose, stretch the back of the neck. Exhale, come down. Same thing, push the elbows down so it lifts your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. And keep that squeezing as you rest the chest back down. Make the heels as wide as the pinky toe. Keep the knees and feet equidistant. Inhale, go up, bridge pose. Stretch into the back of the neck from the action of the pose.
Walk the feet together and let the knees drop open. You could use blocks under your thighs if you want, if it bothers your hips. Once again, just remember that the leg bone has a big ball joint coming off the inner upper part of it, and it sits in the hip socket. Feel how it's sitting in this pose. Nice and slow, bring up the left knee. Move the blocks if you were using them. Bring that left knee all the way over to the right for a supine twist. Nice and slow. Roll back to butterfly legs. Bring the right knee up and over. Supine twist. Roll the legs. Slide them out on the mat. Just to turn the toes in a little bit. Turn the toes to face straight up. Relax. Notice how they turn out a little bit. Relax the body. Shavasana. slowly. Stretch your body. And press up to a seat. Thanks for practicing. Namaste.